Yeah, hello everyone, welcome to TPF Podcasts. Today I have Alpha. Yeah, you've heard me talk about Alpha, so you can introduce yourself, Alpha.
Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Alpha, and today we are going to be talking about some of the trending topics that have been happening for this week and some part of last week. So yes. It's going to be an interesting conversation.
Yeah, exactly. We hope you like it, and remember to also like the video as you are liking it.
Yeah.
We are going to start with the first story. There's something I sent you yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's about Netflix. So apparently, I never knew this. Netflix has been offering a free subscription plan in Kenya, right?
Yeah.
And now this news we received them yesterday that Netflix is planning to end the free subscription plan in Kenya apparently.
Yeah.
But how was it free though?
For me, it only lasted like a month.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I enjoyed that free experience that much, but that month I think I basically watched like the top 10s of like the TV series, the movies.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that different from a paid subscription. So yeah, for that month it was good, but after that I don't think it ever worked for me again. So I've just been paying or using other people's Netflix. But yeah.
So wait, the free plan was was it free like completely, or is it the normal there's this thing where they give you 1 month free on almost everything.
Almost given a free trial.
Yeah, exactly. For a month, right?
Yeah, for like a month. But I think that one was free for the whole. You can just enroll for a free subscription. Yeah, for the whole time. For even past 1 month, you can still watch movies and stuff. You're just limited to a few movies and a few series.
All right.
Yeah.
So, but according to the article I saw by Citizen TV, they were saying that the free subscription plan usually operated. You used to. I mean, someone was supposed to be paying 300 shillings.
Yeah.
But now what they have done is they have discounted that to 200 bob.
Yeah.
However, the problem is normally with the 300 subscription monthly plan, you could share the password with another person or with several people, right?
But this 200.
But now this one that they've introduced, you see they've discounted to 200 bob.
200 bob. Yeah.
But now you cannot share it with anyone. Yeah.
I actually paid for that 200 subscription last month. Yeah, you cannot even use it on PC. You just use you can only use it on phone, and you cannot share with any other person. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. I mean, I never know these things because nowadays I do not watch movies at all.
Though Netflix at some point they say that they were going to introduce advertisements and things like those to help at least fund
the revenue.
Yeah, to pump up the revenue, because the other packages, what they were doing before, it was like 1,500 bob or 2,000 bob.
Yeah. It's not selling anymore.
Yeah. And then so many people, like 10 people could just share on that.
Yeah, use the same package.
Use the same package. Yeah.
It means that their profits are. I mean,
are going down. Because at that time. Ilikuwa ikifika kama watu sita hapo. Now you have to, when you want to add another account, add another person, you have to add like 100 bob or like 200 bob. So it used to be like that. You pump up the amount that you're paying to Netflix, and you can add more people. Yeah. Though right now, since I'm not watching that much movies, I don't know how it's operating at the moment, but yeah.
But now the problem is if they start introducing the ads. I mean, the whole point of Netflix is going to lose meaning because I think many people lean more Netflix because there are no ads, and also I'm hoping they are not going to start introducing this. There's a way Stars and other video
This Showmax.
There's a way they usually do it, like releasing an episode weekly.
Oh, that
that sucks.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of binge watching. Mi nataka tu nipe everything. All the episodes. Just give me all the episode one time. I watch it for like a weekend. I'm done. I go to another series. I don't like that one where you have to wait weekly or even 2 weeks.
Exactly. That's the whole point why people usually love
that binge watching.
Yeah, exactly. So now they destroy that. I mean,
but I think they scratched that putting ad things. But like a year ago. I'm not sure right now, but yeah.
Let's wait and see. And also you can comment and tell us if you're seeing ads, or what do you think also about the subscription plan being scrapped off from Kenya. It seems like Kenyans watch a lot of movies for free.
People just go to like Soap Today, watch for free. People paying for movies now, it's kind of a waste of money.
Exactly. And also, with the introduction of TikTok and YouTube shorts and all the reels, it has destroyed the
long form content. People don't have that much time to concentrate on one type of content. Do you think though, there's something I was thinking while I was alone when I was trying to interact with TikTok content? Where do you see the long form content in let's say in 20 years, considering the fact that the kids that are growing up right now, there's no way you can introduce them to a movie while there's TikTok and they can watch a lot of content within a short period of time. Do you think it will survive? I think for long form contents, podcasts are the only thing that makes sense in that area.
Exactly.
So people who consume podcasts are people who love long form content, and they'll be there and they'll watch it religiously. But movies and stuff like that, but for now I think even movies are becoming cheaper to make. So with AI and everything, technology, so movies that would usually take like 3 months to make are now taking like 2 weeks.
True.
So I don't think it will also be a loss to the movie companies or anything like that. So short form content though, it has taken over. My nieces, my nephews, they'd rather just be on a phone than weke cartoon kwa TV. Ukiweka cartoon kwa TV, sai concentration inapotea. Wanataka tu kuna simu inge TikTok wasonge tu kianda.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to look at the future. I mean the kids, for us, or maybe the generation, the Gen Zs and all that, they'll still watch the movies because you already know how, you're already used to it, right? But now for the kids, for the young kids, and also in 50 years time, but let's wait and see. So that was it for Netflix, and on to the next story. I think this one is interesting. It's about HELB. There's a story that you sent me. Apparently the students in Multimedia University, and I believe which one was it? Technical University, the one that you sent me.
I think it was
TUK. They are demonstrating because they haven't received HELB, right? And also you said something about what was the other
missing marks, and the institutions are not, they don't care much if you have missing marks. You're gonna have to like repeat a year and things like those things that can be solved in like minutes. They'd rather have you repeat like a full year than just sort it out, give you a special exam or things like those. So
it's a
public
lot.
Institutions. It's a lot. Public institution, I think, them people are just, I don't know if it's laziness or because you get value for your money. They don't give you the services that you may need, so they end up costing you so much time over things that you can finish in 4 years. You end up finishing university in 6 years because of such small things.
It happens a lot in public
universities.
But back to this HELB story. When you were, I was almost saying when you were in school, but I remember you're still there. Yeah. So, did you ever apply for the HELB? Do you receive it?
No, not really. I've never taken HELB. Yeah.
Oh, so it's just like me, because I would have wished to have someone who has ever tried it, because I remember when I was in first year before I joined, I went to try and apply for it, but I saw a lot of requirements. Like I have to even go to a preacher to get the signature and the stamp for a church. I mean, that's a lot. Yeah, and besides, I was thinking I never like loans at all. Yeah.
Same as me.
Yeah.
Hiyo tu notion ati una all government university never really sunk well with me. Never really sat well with me. So I never applied for it, because it's also not, if you compare HELB that people are being given now than the HELB that people are being given like 10 years ago. Right now it's so small, it's so minimal.
It doesn't really help that much.
It helps. I know it helps a lot of people out there, for like watu wengine wanatumia at least wanaongezea kwa fee. Wanalipia hata nyumba, hata inza mtana lipia nyumba for like a whole semester for other people. So I do understand. A lot of people need it. So hii kuchelewa najua inconvenience vitu nyingi za wase. To the point that they demonstrate because of HELB, it also means that it helps them a lot, as you say. There's even situations where like you find comrades take loans, they take these HELB so that they can help back home. Oh, for real? Yeah, some people do that. They take HELB. They send a small portion back home, at least it's kumpiwa to home. So
it helps a lot.
It helps a lot. It helps a lot.
Yeah, so the government's supposed to look into that and just release the funds to the students, because some people are suffering, and provided the current situation with the economy. And also the circulation of money, there's no money and all that.
People really need
you can use any help that you. True. Okay, so we are hoping to the other point about the missing marks and also the supplementaries. I mean, I came to realize their unis, or rather most of the universities, they can I mean someone can fail deliberately because of the lecturers, or they're trying to find the graph, because I heard them saying there must be students with supplementaries, because also you have to pay for it, and the school makes money from that, you know.
Pia usafishe rada, unapata hata probably these lecturers are not even marking your class. So maybe they just tell each other, kila mtu peana super at least watu tano kwa kila course, kila unit. At least like for us, our class, it's always like every semester there has to be like 30 people, and it's always 30. Ikwangi more than 30 or less than 30. There have to be 30 people when you're on supplementary. So that has
doesn't make any sense. Right?
Why is it like every semester the same numbers? But because they know people are not going to remove that money for the people to be remarked. So they've just gotten away with this thing for a very long time.
It's supposed to be changed, because it gets even crazier. Because I had a story. There was when we were in school back then. There was I had can't really say friends. I knew people who were in an accounting class, right? And then you see the way it happened. There was a guy who was very good at that particular subject. He was so good in accounting because he used to also take CPA classes and all that, you see. So now when they were in an examination room, they've been given the paper, right? There was a lady beside him. So you see what the lady did? She copy-pasted the questions to the answer booklets. So she wrote she never did any math, she just copy-pasted the questions to the answer booklet. And then there is this guy who is very comfortable with the accounting stuff and all that. But when the results came, this lady who copy-pasted had an A. True. And you know what the other guy got? He got a supplementary. it did not make sense at all. And this happened in our uni here, you know.
Actually, something like that has happened to me, but I'm not going to go too much into details,
of course,
because I'm still in school. So to public universities, I guess you get value for your money. Moral of the story: take your kids to private
unis. Work hard, please.
If you can afford it, just take your kids to USIU, African Nazarene, those places. Start public university tunateseka huko, but sasa nini sinsawa tu.
So that's that. Let the government look into that, and also the schools to change, please. There was this other story. It's about let's go to football a little bit. In football, I don't mean the games that usually happen. The AFCON, apparently Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda have been granted the rights to hold the 2027 AFCON. And there was this, I see Jalango was saying, when the residents of, I don't know if the residents or the governor or the politicians wanted some of the matches to be taken to Kakamega, apparently. Kakamega and the western part of Kenya, right? But he was asking a question. This is what he said, that forget about Eldoret, Kisumu or Kakamega hosting AFCON. Is Nairobi even ready? If we host the opening ceremony, do you know we will need 32 top hotels to host the participating nations, the fans? Kakamega is asking to host AFCON, but where will Mane sleep? I mean, he was trying to be funny.
Which makes sense.
It makes sense. You cannot take AFCON to Kakamega seriously. I mean, no offense to the
city status.
And also, but the good thing with the hosting these matches, they are profitable to a nation because of the influx of people. So it boosts the GDP, the economy, and also you see with the hotels.
It also it creates a lot of jobs. Now many people in the hospitality industry are going to benefit from that. It creates a lot of job, but also the tenders that are going to be there. It's going to be a lot, and it's going to be good money. So I'm all for it. If it's happening in Nairobi here,
it's a good thing.
Makes sense.
It's a very good thing to the economy. But also, apart from that time that is going to be hosted, right, in 2027, before we reach there, then it boosts the hospitality industry and all that. There's this other thing that the cabinet endorses construction. It has endorsed construction of a new 60,000 capacity stadium in preparation for that AFCON. And also renovations for the Moi International Sports Center, that's Kasarani, right? And the Nyayo Stadium, and also the Kipchoge Keino Stadium. Now, the good thing about this, specifically when you concentrate on the construction of the new 60,000 capacity stadium, is that it will already start creating jobs now, or at the moment at which the construction is going to begin, right?
I heard Dennis Itumbi saying this thing. I think it was like, by the time this government is supposed to be finishing the 5 years, they're supposed to have finished like 7 stadiums, like stadiums, that those global stadiums, proper stadiums, world class stadiums. But
remember though, the same guy in government right now said that in 2013 that they are going to
said that like 11 years ago.
But let's hope this time that now he has it, because he has the powers, all the powers to do it. Let's hope that's going to happen, because that's what we all wish for, right?
We can always hope for the best, but expect the worst. So just have to wait and see.
There was this, I don't know if we have to talk about this, let's just mention it. Apparently President Ruto mentioned that he had a talk with the Google, Amazon and Intel personnel, or maybe the directors and all that, to hire 300,000 Kenyans. But the reality of the matter is that those companies are laying off their staff. So I don't know how that makes sense. because if they're laying off, it means that they do not
need any more manpower.
Yeah, so what is that special thing that Kenyans have which is going to make them be hired by, or because the president has said?
At this point, Kenya, we are just being sold hope. Because we were too hope, but is it as I actualize, as it actualize? There's a skit that I saw yesterday by someone from, I think, UK or from Nigeria, and it was like the thing that African presidents do. They 1 month before they leave the office, that's when they start taking loans, and that's when they say that we want to take these loans to build this and this, to finish this project and this project. But these all 5 years, now they've never taken any initiative to do anything like those. So ikifikia time yenye sawa karibu kulive, wanaanza kuchukua hizo loans, so unapata by the time this other president comes in, loans imejaa, ndio hiyo economy inaenda saa chini. Like it's just a cycle in these African countries. We still have that scarcity mentality.
And we need to grow from that. I don't know how long it's going to take.
Hii Africa tunachezwa man, huku majuu with the amount of taxes that we pay.
Things are supposed to be better, and also we don't need those loans. If you come to think of it,
way better.
But now the corruption also, you know. But we need to grow from that.
We need to.
Before we go, there was a story I wanted to talk about while I was alone, but now since we are here, I think I'm going to get it. I wanted to talk about it like a day or 2 days ago. It's about, I don't know if you heard this thing about the Kenyan government planning to deploy the Kenyan police to Haiti to go and deal with the gangs over there.
I saw something like that. Man.
What do you think though? Because I mean, of all the security forces, okay, I don't mean to downplay the Kenyan police, but seriously, Kenya police, they couldn't even deal. They cannot even deal with the gangs.
Actually, Kenya police is one of the top. The Kenya military is one of the best in the world. Actually, if you confirm.
No, I understand the military, but now
they were saying police.
Yeah, they are saying they want to send the Kenya police. You know, even if they said Record Squad or that's. I mean, we are confident in them enough, but the Kenya police.
I thought it was military.
Military definitely sense. They are going to deal with that.
Police, it doesn't make sense. Police now.
Yeah, because the other problem is, you see, we are I mean, in that country, apparently people do not speak in English and all that. So there's this communication barrier. There's also the geographical. I mean, they do not understand the terrain. In that place, right? So how are you going to maneuver, and how are you going to deal with the gangs and all that?
That's what I'm saying. At this point, I think the government is just trying to take these tenders because that's money. They are being offered money.
Yeah, they've already been awarded more than 14 billion, I believe.
So the US doesn't want to get their hands dirty, so they send an African country
but also
to ruin their relationship there.
Do you hear how the government is trying to make it seem like a very good thing? Or maybe it might be. I don't know how, but it might be, because they're saying that it's going to make a name for Kenya on a global scene. But I'm also like, do you think of the parents of the kids that are going to go? Because definitely it's a war, right? And they're going to die, you know, many of them, and also the other ones that are not going, the ones that are going to witness. There was a story about there was a guy who was telling me he was in army, the ones who got sent to Somalia. When they came back, some of them could not even be able to integrate to the community, so they ended up committing suicide.
PTSD.
No, you know, there are many soldiers who died there, leaving alone those ones. Now these are the ones who came back home. They cannot even they cannot operate normally. Like
I usually see that in movies a lot. These movies are US. You find when the military was sent in like Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, when they come back home, it's very hard for them to go back into the society. So because now you feel like nobody understands me. This feeling of still want to shoot, want to kill, is still so deep in my soul. And the things that I've seen there, I've seen my brothers being blown to pieces. So it never really goes away unless now the government intervenes and you are like put in a proper institution to rehabilitate you
back to the but that doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. Even in US we see so many people complaining about it to this day.
So let's hope the mission is going to be successful, because that's the only thing that we can hope for the police forces that are going to be sent, and also for the parents and for the relatives, and as a nation as well, we do not want shame.
And I guess we also here in Kenya, we also always take for granted the peace that Sukwa nayo huko.
True.
Kenya, if you compare it with these other nations, I think we, even the African nations, I think we have so much more to appreciate as a nation.
So I mean, that's all I had, unless you have something to add on top of it. So guys, remember to like. Apparently it helps with the algorithm, and also we are a very young community right now, but we hope to grow gradually, right? We grow together. So remember to like, also subscribe if you haven't, and comment,
and also share it with your friends.
We'll see you on the next one. So for at the moment, make sure to take care.
Peace out.